Hey everybody, welcome to the Spinding Update Hangout. Glad to have you here. It's a pretty important hangout. There's been some good updates happening in our back office, of course. There's a new support system that is really efficient. I took a look at it the other day. It's really great because what happens is there's even subjects, so there's different places to send in a message about in particular things like I'm not cycling, or I need to, there's some problem with my money. So there's about, I don't know, 6 to 8 different subjects as far as where you submit your ticket. That way, that's identifiable by Paul and his support team to be able to go ahead and make sure that they can address, obviously, the different situations. I see that it's also in Portuguese and Spanish. Very good move, Paul. Thank you very much, because God bless the Portuguese and Spanish. They're doing a great job. They're keeping this thing going really nice. Company is growing. We've had a couple, a little slower days, but overall it was a pretty good week. And I can tell you that I'm going to finish this short hangout today with something that you guys are going to be looking for. So I don't know what else I should really talk about. Hey everybody, welcome to the Spinding Update Hangout. Glad to have you here. It's a pretty important hangout. But there's been some. Yep, that's me. I'm technically adept. Anyway, guys, Paul's working on a lot of stuff to improve the program, of course, and to get it better and better and better as we go here, and it will get a lot better as we go. And we're sort of doing this on the fly, and I apologize, guys, really, I do. But at the end of the call, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to sort of give you a couple hints of what I know, which is not much, but I will tell you there's going to be a reason for you to be talking to your downlines and to make sure that everybody stays active and happy in this program, because they're going to want to. So with that, I'd like to go ahead and go to Jeremy. How about you, Jeremy? Why don't you go ahead and say a few words and give us some updates, my buddy.
Hopefully you can hear me okay.
Yes,
well,
sir.
I think you'll see that Hangout right now is going to see that we're beside ourselves, because we know there's something really exciting coming. We're not sure of all the details, but we're obviously going to let you know. But what paid marketing suite, we've done some more updates to that. Thank you. I want to thank everybody for their patience and their feedback, and me and Darren some tickets to do with the marketing suite, not with Spinding Compensation Plan and how you pay your grant. We're working on now getting a marketing suite in Spanish. Darren's found translators, so we're now working. So you're going to have, and just fantastic. This business, really the only business that I've ever been involved in, when to do with making money from home, which actually gets better and better and better. Yeah, you get your few bumps along the way, and you can't please everybody all the time. But for me, every week, my daughter does this. She's 22, and this week, $190, and you've never done any internet marketing. A few little posts on Facebook. She told a few friends. She's over the moon. She's ecstatic that she's got $190, and that all started from $30. And you've got $30 that you can spend. What's $30? I don't know, McDonald's and maybe a couple of beers. Well, it's not. You can't even go to the cinema. You can't match. You would know for soccer. Your $30. What can you do for $30? And even $30, will they pay you? They'll take your $30 and say, "Ta-da! Go ding, pay your $30 every week." If you're not in Spinding, you've got to be at. So what anybody says, there's not a business out there where you get paid weekly and you've got such a brilliant owner. I don't know. ecstatic. And keep your questions coming in to the marketing suite. We want to help you as much as we can. Please, please don't give us any questions about Spinding itself, only the marketing suite. We think now we've fixed all the bugs, but I'm sure that one, get promoting, use the tools inside the marketing suite. Everything's done for you, you know. So what are you waiting for? And
thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure that people can sort of tell there is a little bit of excitement here. You know, what can we say? Paul's a brilliant guy, and it's just going to get better and better. What can I say? Darren, why don't you go ahead and put in your 2 cents and give us a little bit of update on what you think and feel and all that good stuff.
Yeah, not easily said. So yeah, again, just sort of apologising to people because just before we came onto the Hangout, we'd had a bit of a titillation. Am I allowed to say that publicly? Yeah. From Paul about what his plans are, what his thoughts are, and yeah, we are. You know, we're staggered, and we've only had a little bit of the information from that. So we're hoping to get back in touch with him straight after the Hangout and find out some more details. But I don't want to steal Bart's thunder, so I'll let him crack on with that. However, what we wanted to talk about and do a little bit of information for you tonight. Unfortunately, we haven't got it prepared because of what we've just seen and heard. But just to let you guys know is that yes, you know, we've got a lady who's going to do neutral Spanish translation. Now, I didn't know what neutral Spanish was, but now I know what neutral Spanish is. So we're having a neutral Spanish translation done. It will take her, I mean, it took Jeremy and I, you know, a good part of, well, 2 months plus, and we're still adding content to the marketing suite for those of you who see it. So it's going to take her a while to start to knock out a substantial amount of the marketing suite in order for us to present you with a Spanish version. But what we will do is we'll have that, and as it starts to come out every week, we'll start to load it into a Spanish version. And Jeremy's already worked out how we're going to be doing it. So when you come into your marketing suites, you'll have a flag. So it'll be you know, a Spanish flag or an English flag or an American flag or whatever. So a flag of your nation. Obviously, you'll click on that flag, and that will then redirect you to the marketing suite with your language in. We're also looking at the possibility of bringing out a Russian version as well. And so if there's any other examples of the languages that we need, then again, just let us know. Just submit a ticket, as Jeremy says, through the marketing suite. Don't bother Paul with that, because believe you me, he's got his hands full now, as we know. So just send us a ticket on a particular language, but make sure there's enough of you in there. You know, we don't want to be doing, I'm going to offend people now, we don't want to be doing a Welsh version for 4 people, but we want to be able to do a Spanish version for the 40-odd thousand Spanish speakers that we've got in the company. So just to try and keep it in context. We've also signed off a new design for the marketing suite. We've signed that off today. We've got all that information starting to filter through, and it'll take a couple of weeks for the programmer to integrate that with the designer. And so in the next couple of weeks, you will see, you'll go into the back office, and you'll see a brand new design, brand new icons. It'll look far more professional than it does now, and it will look absolutely gorgeous. So watch out for that. And another thing that we were going to show you today, but it's been a little bit delayed, and I talked about it last week, so I do apologise. We're not normally this far behind on stuff that we're doing, but there's been a couple of things that we've couple of glitches we've had to deal with, and then obviously we've been a little bit distracted in a positive way with the news that Bart's going to go through with you shortly. But we're going to do 2 things. One is the done for you traffic tool, so that is almost there. We just need to work a little bit on the back end of that, but that's effectively ready and raring to go. And then the other thing was that we were going to show off some trickiness that Jeremy's been able to work in the way that you're going to be viewing these Hangouts from the weeks to go on. So again, next week, we hope, touching as much Formica as I can, that we will have that in place for you and be able to showcase that on the Hangout. It will be live hopefully during the course of the week. So keep bobbing into your marketing suites. Just keep having a look around there for any new updates. But if not, then we will definitely have it on next Saturday, and we'll be able to take you through those exciting new developments for you. And I think that is it. So, oh yeah, so the other thing is, we're now slap bang in the middle of the month, and we know from the past couple of months, so in the next 7 days or so, people are going to start to be renewing. That is great, but also bear in mind that those of you who have got real jobs, you either get paid at the end of the month or at the beginning of the month. And the middle of the month is that point in time when you start to feel a little bit squeezed, a little bit tight. But if that is you, imagine how many thousands and millions of other people out there are also in that situation. Again, this is a prime time to start to talk about spending, talk about your business, talk about your successes, show people your back office. There are some really impressive back offices out there. People send me screenshots and stuff like that. So again, get that information out there to people, and you'll be amazed over the next couple of weeks the number of people that have been sitting on the fence for the past couple of months and are still seeing that you're taking money, you're receiving money, you're getting money through payout, you're bringing in friends, relations, neighbours, whoever, and people are successful. And as Jeremy says, as regards his daughter, is that people are really excited, you know, when they're getting $50, $100, $200. It's not always the big money. It's the $200, $300, and $400 during the middle part of the month that makes a difference to what the end of the month looks like. And we all know, because we've all been there. So just bear that in mind. Okay, that's me done. Thanks very much, Bart.
Absolutely. Thank you, Darren. Yeah, actually, I did see that tool that you're talking about too, and I can't wait for people to see how that Hangout tool is going to work. Really, some killer recruiting things coming out here, guys. Jeremy and Darren, I don't know how the hell they do it, but they keep on dreaming up a new tool, a new piece of, you want to call it equipment that we get to put in our arsenal, and it's getting better and better all the time. I did get my 2 signups this week, by the way. I hope you guys are still working your business, because gosh, it makes a difference, right? Thank God I don't have a job. You know, thank God this is my job right here. I'm blessed, right? I'm blessed, and we're all blessed because honestly, there's information that's going to be coming out here very, very soon. As a matter of fact, you will see something in your back office. It's going to be a little survey that's going to ask you a question, and you're going to have to answer it. You'll probably see that here in the next 24 to 48 hours. It's, what can we say? We're alluding to something that is going to happen, and it's going to change this business dramatically. Where, the little hints that we've gotten have us extremely excited. What does this mean for you right now? Well, I'm telling you right now, I've reached out to a couple people that were inactive. I'm getting them active again, okay? Because I need to make sure they're active as this change comes, okay? Literally, I have one person I was going to basically suggest to go ahead and drop out. He's been ill, and he hasn't even logged into his site, but he's a friend of mine, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to let him lose this opportunity in this change. So I'm going to make sure that I get him active, and I'm telling you right now, folks, you need to talk to your people and get them active. Okay? Because what is coming will change this business. It'll change the way we promote it. It'll change the way we all make money. It'll change the growth of this company. This thing will explode. Okay? If you think you've seen something good so far, which I'm really happy with so far, and I know that the changes will turn this into something completely different. Okay? You guys will be shocked. Okay? I wish we had more information. The little bit we do have is freaking crazy exciting. So I'm literally going down my list of my inactives. I'm making sure they get active again and making sure that they're going to be active as this change happens. Okay? That, I hope you guys get that message. Okay? Remain active and get your actives or inactives active again. Okay? Because they're going to lose out on something that'll be so huge that they're going to be crying. Okay? With that, I need to stop talking because I can talk and talk and talk about this, and I'd rather tell you that next week's Hangout will probably be maybe the most important Hangout that this company is ever going to have, okay? and potentially, I don't know what Paul is going to do, but I'm going to be very interested to hear this call on Tuesday night. So if you've been a little bit on the fence, get off the fence. If you've been a little bit hesitant or not plugged in, you really need to start watching what happens, okay? Because things are going to change in front of your eyes that you're just going to go, oh my God, I'm so lucky I'm in this program, okay? And people will come flooding into this program as this change happens as well. So all of us are going to win in such a big way that all I can tell you is thank God Paul is the owner of this company. Thank God Jeremy and Darren are here building this incredible marketing suite. Thank God you guys are here because we have such a huge, awesome situation here. You guys are going to be ecstatic. And I'm sure you can see by our faces how excited we are. And with that, my friends, this was a very short hangout. Oh my God, I think this is a record. I want you guys to go have a really great day. Make sure you talk to your people. Get them active. Do not let them lose this opportunity, okay? And you'll see what we mean by that. I think that next week we'll have more information for you and a run-up to something really, really big. So, everybody, you have a great day. Go enjoy yourselves. Have a good marketing week, and we'll see you next week. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye-bye.